Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Radix Lab Attack, and this is actually the very first one recorded on the PS5. Now because of this I was actually a little worried that all of the laps we've done so far on the PS4 will not be here, but as you can see they are still here. Now in the previous episode I stated that I wanted to drive the bus from Volkswagen, but that was months ago, and between then and now, there's been a lot of updates that were done, and as you can see, the Chevelle's been added, so we will be driving that instead. Ooh, weather radar. Yeah, I thought it'd be interesting if you could change the weather, like add rain or snow. Well, we're in Southern California, so there's not going to be any snow, but, you know, that still wouldn't hurt. You know, just looking at this thing, this kind of reminds me of what a company's been doing. I think it's called Trans Am Worldwide. I know it's called Trans Am, but I don't know if the full name of the company's called Worldwide or if I screwed something up. But I heard that they actually modified Camaros into Chevelles, and they did the same thing years ago by changing the front end and a few other parts of the Camaro to make it look like a Firebird. So that's pretty cool. I just wish that Chevrolet themselves could actually bring the Chevelle back. You know, you could do what Dodge did with the Challenger, just modify that, you know, make it like a brand new car, but still have like those old school 1970s features and designs. Because basically the only American muscle car we have now is the Mustang. Chevrolet themselves stopped making the Camaro. Dodge still has the Charger, but I don't really consider that a muscle car anymore because there are no longer any V8 options. You can get a V6, the twin-turbo Hurricane, which provides about 500 horsepower. But besides that, your only other option is to go all electric, which nobody wants. So to see this come back, aside from the Trans Am Worldwide custom cars that I've been discussing earlier, that wouldn't be too bad. Or since a company's already changing Camaros to look like this, you could probably get the Nova to return. Probably do a different variation of the Corvette, because I like the mid-engine version that they're doing right now. I mean, you still got a really good V8 in there. But if you really wanted to do like a different version, like say you have like two different Corvettes, you have one that's still mid-engine like they're doing right now, and then you would also have like the traditional front-engine variant. With the way they changed the front end, the way they've been doing it since 2020, I'd actually like to see that. I think that'd be pretty cool. Although on the other hand, I think there's a good amount of cars that Chevy's doing right now. I mean, I do not care much for SUVs, but I heard about how they redesigned the tracks and it got a 10 out of 10 out of Car and Driver, so if I'm forced to get an SUV, then, you know, I think the tracks would be a good option. Or maybe the Blazer. I've been hearing a lot of good things about that. Of course, you still have the Suburban and Tahoe. Actually, the Suburban itself is like the oldest SUV in production. I don't know if it would be considered an SUV back then, but it's basically been in production since 1933. Trying to straighten the car out, but I think we're good now. We just got to keep following the runway here till we get to the tunnel. Well, I don't know how close the runway is to us, but I'm sure it's following the path that our car is taking right now. And now it's gone. As we're getting close to that tunnel that I discussed earlier. I like too how it also saved the controls I changed when I used to do it on the PS4. Like this, you can keep the high beams off if you want, and you can also turn them on and off by blinking like that, or if you want to just blink the lights without changing the high beams, there's that. Windshield wipers I changed to this. That's basically all I got to say for now. Go around this curve here. And we crossed the finish line at 5:34.6. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little disappointed. I thought with all the modifications we did that we'd be able to go at least 230. I mean, we got over 800 horsepower in this thing. And I did all the weight reductions, but I guess that's out of my control. But nevertheless, the fact that we went over 200, still pretty good. Our time then, let's see, there we are, 15th. I thought I had to sneeze for a sec there, but hey, at least we got 15th. Not bad. Man, every time I feel like I'm going to sneeze, it turns out that I actually don't. I think I'm just going to end the episode here, and I wish you guys a wonderful day. Hopefully you'll join me again in the next episode. Take care and goodbye.